Hey everybody, it's Kyle Hislop with slapsoldon.com, and today we're talking about that moment when the government kind of screws you over a little bit when you buy a new property. Stay tuned. So for those of you that don't know, we in BC have this tax. It's called the Property Transfer Tax, or the PTT, and it's applied whenever you buy a new property, be it a townhouse, a house, a condo, piece of land. Doesn't matter. As soon as you buy that property, the BC government decides to do a little bit of a tax love towards you. So today we want to talk about that tax, just so you're aware the next time you buy a property. So the way the tax works is it's 1% on the first 200,000, 2% on the portion between 200,000 and 2 million, 3% from 2 million to whatever, and then an extra bonus 2% anything above 3 million if it's a residential property. I know, those numbers don't make any sense. Sounds really confusing. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna show you exactly how those numbers work in a couple examples. But first, let's talk about a little bit of history. The PTT was born in 1987 by this guy, Mr. Bill Vander Zalm. He brought it in with the social credits back in 87, like I said, and it was brought in as a luxury tax. Luxury tax. So let's think about this. Brought in back in 1987. So when we go back to kind of the math, it was 1% on the first 200,000. Back in 1987, the average home in Vancouver was about $150,000. Makes sense, definitely a luxury tax. Most of the people won't even be affected by it. Here in the Fraser Valley in Chilliwack, not gonna hurt us at all. However, they didn't index the tax. Super smart. So as prices increase, the tax stays the same, and it just gets to be more and more expensive. In 2017, the BC government took over $2 billion, that's with a B, $2 billion from this one tax alone from you guys. Yes. So let's do the math. Let's do a couple examples so it gives you an idea of exactly how much this tax costs. So for example, if you bought a property that was $650,000, we have 1% on the first $200,000, that's $2,000, easy math. 2% on the remaining $450,000 gives us $9 grand for a total of $11,000. So if you bought a $650,000 home, you are gonna pay the BC government $11,000 just as a tax to move in. So let's do the math on the $4.5 million property. This one should be fun. So 1% on the first 200,000, obviously 2K. And then we got 2% between the 200,000 and 2 million, so that's $36,000. 3% from the 2 million onwards, that's $75,000. And then the bonus 2% on anything above $3 million because it's a residential property, and that's $30,000. And if you tally that all together, we get $143,000. So when you buy your $4.5 million property, boom, you get to pay the government an extra $143,000. Nice. So with all that said, there are some exemptions, first-time home buyers, new constructions, whatnot. It allows you to either not pay the tax at all or not to pay the full amount. If you have questions about that, please leave me a comment in the video below, or give me a call or text or an email, stop by the office, whatever works for you, and I'd happy to go over the exemptions with you guys. So there you have it. Again, my name is Kyle Hislop with slapsoldon.com. If you're ready to buy or sell, give me a call, give me a text, 604-795-1616.